Good morning. Here we go again. Another early morning thunderstorm. It's a little after 5 o'clock now, and I was able to fix my breakfast and coffee before the storm rolled in, but I can see the flash lightning and hear the rumbles in the distance. I think the storm is going to be over about 7, but there's chances of thunderstorms until 11. Right now, I'm going to see what I can do to get out at my usual 6 o'clock hour. Hopefully, in an hour, this round of thunderstorms will have passed. And then the shelter is like 2.5 miles away. So maybe I'll try and make a run for that just to get moving today. But I thought that I would show you a few aspects of my tent and why I like it and why it's pretty good in the rain. So let me turn the camera around for you and I'll show you. So if you didn't hear me say before, I think I said, I have the Z-Pax Plex Solo. It is a one-person tent, and it is a freestanding tent. So, I'm sorry, it is not a freestanding tent. It needs to have stakes and one trekking pole. I think you saw that when I was setting up yesterday. But what I'm showing you right now is the mesh between the roof and what they call the bathtub floor. So you can see how it has this bathtub feel. And I have a really good pitch going today, so that's why I kind of wanted to show you. So when it rains, the water just drips off the side of the tent. Sometimes it will dribble down on the mesh, and when you have a good pitch, the water will just drip right off the mesh onto the ground. When you have a bad pitch, it will fold over, and sometimes the mesh will hang into the inside of the tent. And then when that happens, the water drips into the tent. So it's good, it's not great, but it works for the majority of the time, especially if you can get a good pitch. And usually you can fix the pitch. The problem is, a lot of times you just let it go because you're tired at the end of the day, and then a surprise storm comes through at night and you get a surprise in your tent. I knew it was going to rain, so here's actually some dribble right now coming down. So it'll just drip on the outside of the tent. No problem. So I knew that it was likely it was going to rain tonight, so I made extra effort to get a good pitch. And I was lucky because I had a nice flat area. That's always a factor as well. So I hope that demonstrates it well enough. Trying to zoom out so you can see it a little better. Okay, now I'm going to enjoy this. And Liza, this one's for you. This is what it looks like with my big old pack and my sleeping bag in the tent. Yes, I keep my pack inside my tent. I like to have everything right there. What I usually do is on rainy nights, just in case the tent does flood or get wet, I like to put everything inside my pack, or as much as I can, like all my clothing and my electronics bag in there in case something floods overnight while I'm sleeping. It won't get wet. As you can see, the vestibule area is not very big. I could probably fit my tent in there, but I like it better inside my tent. So there is plenty of room. It just gets a little bit cramped when you start shuffling things around. Okay, so the thunderstorms have stopped, and I started packing up, but the rain has picked up a little bit. So I'm trying to think about how I am going to pack everything up and stay dry. Most everything I can get inside my bag while I'm still inside my tent, which is basically the routine I use every morning. I think I'm going to have to put my poncho over my bag while I take down my tent. And then I'm just gonna have to get my rain gear wet. Not any other way I can really do it. Right after that last big crack of thunder that you heard, the rain stopped, the wind died down, and the thunder is gone. So I'm gonna make a quick dash to get this guy down, and we're gonna get out of here. We're on the move. Just dripping stuff from the trees right now. No rain, no thunder, no lightning. A little bit of wind. I am on a ridge right now, so I do want to get off this before the next round of thunderstorms come through. Barely been walking 5 minutes and it's raining again. You can see how I'm walking along the side of the ridge. So it's about 7:20 and I've gone about 2.5 miles at this point. It is a very warm day. I am actually very warm in my rain gear and poncho this morning. And we are coming up on the shelter. Right up there on the left. Imagine, it's very quiet. Imagine everyone's still tucked inside their sleeping bags, sleeping away the storm. So everyone was in their sleeping bags, still all curled up and cozy. But there was one guy, his name is Caboose, who was getting ready to head out. So I'm not the only crazy person out here. So I just stopped for a quick break. My hands are definitely getting cold now, so they're gonna have to go underneath the poncho and warm up. It is warm out, but this is just me. After a while being wet, they start to lose dexterity and get really cold. So fortunately I was able to open my packaging to get into my snack and got something to eat and something to drink. Trying to stay on top of that drinking thing, especially because it's warmer today. We have just over 4.5 miles to go. The struggle is real, people. So when I left my tent this morning, it was warm. Like low 60s, very, very high 50s. So I put my rain gear on, just my shorts and my t-shirt, because I thought I was going to be warm hiking in rain gear and a poncho at that temperature. Well, just after my break this morning, my core temperature plunged. My hands got really, really cold and lost a lot of dexterity. I had to stop and put on my alpaca layer. I got that on and I was pretty quickly starting to warm up. And I decided I needed to put my gloves on. And that was such a chore. My fingers just did not want to do what my brain was telling them to do. I got them on kind of half cockeyed. They're now starting to feel better. So I was really feeling like I was done for at that point, 4 miles from town, soaking wet. And then all of a sudden the rain stopped and there's blue sky. Can't really see it right now. It's probably going to start raining again. But my temperature is back up and I'm feeling comfortable again. But Yeah, it is just a dance out here when it's raining. Between how warm you keep your core, keep your hands warm. This is for me. I don't know about other people, but it's tough. I just can't believe in letting the rain stop me every time. It's gonna be raining for the next 6 months. So there was a stat I read before I started the trail that said it would rain once every 4 days on average. So just gotta deal with it. So I'm still trying to figure out the dance. So there's the blue sky. There are these little puffs of fog here and there. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but down there is some fog. And up here on the trail, it's kind of foggy. But the rain is still stopped, so I'm happy. Maybe the system's already passed through. It's about 2 hours early, but hey, can always hope that's the case. Here's the first view of the Nolichucky River. We'll be crossing over that tomorrow morning. And it's also down over there. Made it to Uncle Johnny's.
What's up, son, kids?
Hey!
You made it.
I made it. I can't see who you are just yet.
I haven't seen you since Clingman's Dome.
Klingman's Dome. This is what a shuttle looks like on the NC. Oops, hands in the way. Everybody's on.
Ready for the diner.
Adam and Cal, Eddie, Chowda,
What's up?
Possum,
Awesome.
Pony Boy, yup. Oh, I can't remember. Borat and
Robert.
Robin. All right. Woo, we're going to get food. And some people are going to Slack. Okay.
Couple time left, February 24th.
Nobody's over there.
So where are you staying here?
Time to chow down. All right, we got ourselves a ride. Woo! All over the place.
Wow. Florida.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
New
awesome.
Hampshire.
My wife's from Florida, so we live right up the road. So I was just going for a drive anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. The back area of Uncle Johnny's. All the hammockers can hammock here. There's a little cabin here. Tenting area. This is my cabin for the night. Caboose doing some cleaning out the bottles in the outdoor kitchen. I know it takes forever. This is the laundry area. I think this is the bathhouse here. My cabin tonight has a private bathroom, more outdoor areas. Hello. This is the front part of the hostel with bike rentals to go ride bikes into town. Hiker pantry. It's looking a little weary.
You're on the trail. You don't need to wash it.
Y'all remember Abby, right? Good to see you again, Abby. Well, hello, hello, hello. Day 33. Coming at you from Uncle Johnny's hostel, cabins, and tenting or camping. Got in at about 10:30 this morning and saw Calamine and Adam and Chowda and a couple other new faces, and everyone was going down to the diner for food, and immediately jumped on that shuttle bus and headed down there and ended up going to the same diner that I went to when I was back at Nature's Inn and came into town. Pretty good food. It was good breakfast. Had tons of coffee and French toast and eggs and hash browns and biscuits. Got to know Calamine a little more. It was nice chatting with her and Adam as well. And most of the group headed out to do another slack pack section. Actually, they might be hiking today. Anyhow, we came back here and I got in line for the washer and dryer and the power went out. It was out for a couple hours. Not too bad, so we're back on track now and scurrying to get laundry dried before we head back into town again tonight for dinner and getting everything charged up. That would have really cramped my style if the power went out until tomorrow, because the next leg is going to be 4 days long. It's going to be the biggest and longest one yet of the trail. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's really going to give me an opportunity to find my groove. I was talking with Gabby for a little while. She has her own vlog as well, which I have mentioned in one of my videos way back when. It is Journey to the Destination. Anyways, we were just chatting about daily mileage and how things were coming and how she had taken 6 zeros already. I'm not the only one. And how she had done, I think it was 700 or 800 miles on the trail last year. And among a multitude of other things, she had to get off trail because of injury. And she has found the sweet spot for her is about 15, 16 miles. And I was telling her, kind of was finding the same thing for me, that I tried to up my mileage to 18 and my knees started revolting or rebelling. So kind of feeling like I'm in line with her about that. So we're going to try and stick around that mileage number for a little while, at least until we get into Virginia, where the trail is supposed to ease up a little bit, and then we'll reevaluate then. But other than it being extremely windy, it's been a beautiful day here. I was actually getting too hot earlier, just sweaty, I guess, and needed to get that layer off me. But since I've been able to take a shower and have a nice relaxing afternoon, so that's the update. If everything goes as planned, I'll be getting up at my usual hour of 4:30, and hopefully I'll be back on the trail by 6. The trail is literally at Uncle Johnny's front door. Got some exciting trail ahead. It sounds like I'll be getting back up for one more 6,000 footer. I think it's at 6,200. That'll be in a couple days, so looking forward to that. But I guess it's going to be pretty chilly up there. Not looking forward to that. But we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to sign off for the day, and I will catch you back on trail tomorrow. Good night.